make that very strong attack.
The perpetrators of the targeting were a private investigative group owned and operated by a former FBI agent who hired nothing but his relatives to work for him. He is being used nationwide and globally in an apparent experimental fashion to harass certain people. One of the main goals with this targeting is to get you to call the police over and over with complaints that can't be proven, which will eventually land you in front of a psychiatrist who usually won't listen to or look at any of the research or articles you bring in, but will be looking to give you a psychiatric diagnosis. Once that diagnosis is given, typically the police won't respond to any further targeting, which may escalate after you're diagnosed. I'm Dr. John Hall, the perpetrator group in the San Antonio area, group perpetrating the attacks in San Antonio and in other Texas cities, former FBI agent running a private investigative group. As I said, there are like a group in Palm Springs, a private investigative group FBI agent who hired nothing but his relatives. Most of the groups that have access to this technology, the private investigative group, we did spend quite a bit of money counter-surveilling them, even though each city may have a group using it for specific reasons. The private investigative group is accessing a government form of tracking technology. Did victimize me with some stalking and some home break-ins. As of lately, they have fairly left me alone. The electromagnetic impulses picked up from their brain, increase in heart rate, muscle twitches, heartburn. It's 24/7, stalking at your home, stalking at the workplace. I think we'll see more and more shootings as our government tries to get gun control issues passed.
Gun safety laws, gun safety laws.
The San Antonio area seems to specialize in tracking and targeting single women for sexual assault. Other reasons that they stalk individuals that I found in communicating with over 5,000 individuals now, either by email or by phone or in person. There are a number of support groups. For people that are undergoing electronic harassment. And on my book, a second book.
As many people in America as possible, their rights annihilating the U.S. Constitution to run the activation.
Dr. Robert Duncan put together the technology that allows the government to transmit thoughts and voices into the heads of Americans.
This is Dr. Duncan's, really his work. A lot of this is his work, and this is what's known as psychotronic weapons.
They're called voice of God weapons.
And this is voice of God weapons.
Got voices in their heads. They sleep inside tinfoil boxes.
The government's doing this to them.
So the targeted individuals aren't crazy after all.
And the experimentation are relative nobodies. It's the common people that seem to get experimented on.
I'm what's called a targeted individual.
These programs continue under new names.
I've heard of these Gwen Towers.
They do match up with the properties and necessary capabilities. They easily could be broadcasting across the country messages to people and causing them extreme pain.
Stripping as many people in America as possible of their rights, annihilating the U.S. Constitution to run the activation legally.
For vicious hatred of the New World Order. Antidepressants Lanza was taking could cause a lot of people to stop taking their medications. Percent of what Congress has ordered them to.
Stripping as many people in America as possible of their rights, annihilating the U.S. Constitution to run the activation legally.
And in the 10% they've released, it's her saying the Tea Party's dangerous, they're bad, we've got to stop them, we got to go after them. They don't audit or harass any socialist, liberal, communist group, NAMBLA.
And this is a network of individuals that are across the country. This is becoming a nationwide domestic terrorism cult. Their cases are soon assigned to the local harassment groups at their new location targeted individuals nationwide.
I'm what's called a targeted individual.
In my renege, Aaron had been in contact with my former organization's efforts to attack organized groups of people attempt to interfere with our constitutionally protected rights to life. These groups are networked nationally and internationally. The local harassment groups.
There are a number of support groups, groups.
Targeted individuals.
These programs continue under new names.
When towers.
So she's electrosensitive.
Antidepressants of the New World Order.
What do you mean by diagnosed? Diagnosed with a mental condition. Said it's not a disability, it's a superpower.